Toys are wonderful for parent-child interaction because they involve two people participating rather than one. We are here this afternoon to review everything which is exciting about toys. We want little toys that can last because we want these toys to grow with the child. So these toys are simple things like a rattle, it's colorful, it makes a noise, and it can be thrown anywhere by the baby and not break. Now generally children are attracted to bright colors and they respond positively to these things. The brighter the color, it looks cheerful, the child is happy rather than the duller colors. We have perhaps something interesting like a spinner rattle. Now this makes a movement, so it's fascinating to the young baby. It's also colorful because it's got red, orange and green. For the younger child, i.e. 1 year and above, they're able to sit, their hand control is better, so they can actually benefit better from toys which require a little bit of skill, like this thing called stacking toys. For example, they will learn how to balance one on top of the other, like so. And then because they have different figures and colors on each and every side of the block, the child can learn to identify. For example, you can show them like this one. Ask them how to name this thing like a house. A child of above 1 to 2 may not be able to speak very well. But with the aid of toys, you can aid them in their vocabulary as they develop single word language. Alright, moving on, we have a slightly more complicated toys for the slightly older child. One who is curious about colors. There are different colors, for example, on this maze-like toy. You can introduce the concept of shapes as well, like these are circles, some of them are semicircles, these are squares. And it also teaches them how to be more skillful regarding their motor ability. As in, they will try and move the little shapes through this maze. And a simple thing like that is usually quite hardy, it doesn't break easily, and it offers many minutes of good fun for the young child. Now let us talk about toys which grow up with the child. I'm sure many of you parents would have seen this kind of Lego box. I have here my old favorite, a Duplo set from years ago. Now these are children perhaps from 2 years onwards who are now very active with their hands, they are curious, and as they grow older, they can progress on to finer pieces. The imagination can go wild. Toys are wonderful for parent-child interaction because they involve two people participating rather than one. If the child were just to be watching a video or the TV, that activity is just a one-person thing. But when the parent or the caregiver or the grandparents were to interact with the child, it is more fun. There are a lot of ideas that can be made into it. A simple thing like what I show you about the Lego can be made into a story. Like once upon a time, there was a king who lived in the castle. And the Lego bits can be made into like a castle-like thing. And you can improvise in all manner of ways. So it's such a fun thing for both the parents and the child to spend some fun time, meaningful time together. Happy fun shopping. Don't break your budget. Bye for now.